Folks, welcome back out to the WAC, Warrenton Athletic Complex in Warrenton, Missouri. Semifinal number 2 with the Rawlings Tigers taking on the Wizards. Let's see here. Got to get this here. Hang on just a second. The Wizards are from Russellville, Missouri, coached by Alan Green. The Rawlings Tigers here are from Cottleville, Missouri, coached by Jaron Orff. So that's what we got here for you today. We're going to get this game going. We're going to start with our lineup for the Tigers. Leading off, number 11, Kyler Oliver in the 2-hole. You know, I'm going to mess this up. Lucas, what is, how do you pronounce Lucas's last name, folks? Yeah. They said they do. Oh, I messed it up. All right. Leading off for the Tigers will be number 23, Patrick Jensen. In the 2-hole, number 27, Camden Holst. In the 3-hole, number 88, Drake Dolshall. In the 4-hole, number 44, Caleb Shepard. In the 5-hole, number 45, Jack Hartnett. In the 6-hole, number 40, Drew Campardo. In the 7-hole, number 1, Dylan Fausch. In the 8-hole, number 11, Jack Masters. And in the 9-hole, number 41, Cole Weber. Hey, I got it right. Figured it out. Today's game is presented by Legacy Performance Academy. Developing complete athletes' confidence, toughness, and a real respect for the game. Go to stllpa.com if you are looking for an opportunity for your athlete to grow in youth baseball. All right, Patrick Jensen at the plate. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Down low, ball 2. Number 24 is behind the plate. That is Gatlin Boson. On the mound for the Wizards, number 10, Owen Hull. Strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. Misses outside. So a walk. Brings up number 27, Camden Holst. And that misses down. So Hull has been struggling finding the strike zone here in this first inning. Fastball, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Short lead. Oh, it's fouled off. Strike two. I'm being joined here at the table with our player of the game, walk-off, 2 RBIs, Maddox McDowell from the Mavericks, NBA Mavericks. Hello, young man. How are you? Doing well. Doing well. So, that ball is fouled off. Talk to us a little bit about that at bat, man. You coming up there, it's a big spot. Were you nervous?
I was a little bit nervous.
Ground ball?
I wanted the walk-off, and then that's what we got.
You wanted the walk-off, and that's what you got. There you go. There you go. You got to, it was it the first pitch?
Mm-hmm.
It was the first pitch. What were you sitting on? What were you guys looking at?
Well, the at-bat before that, I went on the first pitch and got a ground out, so I was going to be patient, but it was just too good to resist.
Strike one to Dolshall here in the got a runner at third. Holst grounds out, and that hit him. The old hit by pitch. And first and third. When you guys went in the dugout, okay, you're down 4-1.
Mm-hmm.
Was it coach talking, or did you guys get together? Did you rally yourselves? What was the vibe?
Yeah, the coaches, they definitely got us going, and then we just carried it on and put it into play.
Absolutely. Did they talk to you about an approach? Because you went from Solomon Black, who was pumping fastballs, to Hendricks, who was just off speed. Was it how were they helping you guys adjust to that?
Yeah, so Coach Hagedorn was saying we were trying to focus on the off speed, so pull the off speed to left field, and then if he throws a fastball, just take it to right field.
And I kind of thought that was because I had heard him hollering down from the third base box about that. How long has this team been together?
Well, I just joined this team this weekend, like last week, because they needed an extra player. But
wow.
I know they did this team last year and this year. I don't really know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you kind of just filling in, helping out?
Yeah, I got some buddies that play on this team. So.
Sure. So come in. It must feel pretty good to come in and contribute like that.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Absolutely. So where you be heading to high school, buddy?
Moberly High School.
Going to Moberly. I love
Yeah.
that. Oh, is that going to drop? That's going to get down. Runner's coming home, and the throw is not going to be in time. So a 2-out RBI single for Jack Hartnett gets a 2-run lead here for the Rawlings Tigers here in the bottom of the first inning, or top of the first inning. I like Coach Boyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had him on our show a few times and whatnot. We're hoping to see Moberly this year. I know we're going to be over in the Southern. We're going to be live streaming the Southern Boone Invitational, and I know Moberly's playing that. They're off to a good start. I think they're 5-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think Fanning threw
a perfect game.
Did he throw a perfect game?
It was. I wasn't at the game, but I heard that I can't remember what it was. It might not have been a perfect game, but
wow,
pitched really good.
I know. I saw that. I know he pitched very well. It was a shutout. They beat Southern Boone.
Yeah.
Too. That's huge, right? So we're going to take a break here real quick. They get 2. We go to the bottom of the first inning. We'll have Mr. McDowell stay with us just a moment, and we'll be right back. Folks, today's game presented by our second semifinal presented by Legacy Performance Academy. LPA focuses on developing the complete athlete, helping young players grow their skills, confidence, and character. It's a place where athletes learn to compete the right way, stay humble in victory, and keep pushing to improve. Youth Director Josh Cranwetter. Also, he's flanked Brian Kessler, one of the good guys around, been coaching, AD. He's over there working in that program. Mike Ott, owner of LPA, and then you got Craig Ringy over there. It's pretty fantastic stuff, man. If you're looking to get your athlete going in a young age, go check out stllpa.com and or contact them at info@stllpa.com. Tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. All right, we're going to get the lineup here. And like I said, Kyler Oliver leading off for the Wizards. Number 2, Lucas Ploshberger. That's what I'm going to say. I think it's correct. Number 3, Carson Bomer. And number in the 4-hole, number 23, Owen Shoemaker. In the 5-hole, number 24, Gatlin Boson. In the 6-hole, number 10, Owen Hall. 7-hole, number 19, Levi Colvin. In the 8-hole, number 4, Noah Less. In the 9-hole, number 33, Hayden Green. And in the 6-hole, Holtmeyer. Missed his first name, Mr. Holtmeyer. That's not good. I got to get that. Carter. Here we go. Should have wrote that down. We're talking to our player of the game from the first semifinal for the NBA Mavericks. Walk-off 2 RBI single. So have you played either one of these teams in this tournament?
No, not yet.
Number 23 on the mound here for the Tigers. That is Patrick Jensen. Is the pitcher. Swing and a miss. What do you guys, at this point you're in the championship game. How much pitching you got left?
Well, I'm not really sure. I hope enough.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Hope enough. So talk to us a little bit about your baseball career. Where'd you start playing?
So I've been playing at Rothwell Park, the rec league. This is really the first time I've done travel baseball.
Is that right?
Yeah, this is one of my first tournaments. I've just been playing at the park since kindergarten or whatever.
No kidding. That's pretty good, man. Well, you look like you belong. You're very welcome. You have aspirations to play, I know you want to play high school ball.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I do football and basketball.
Okay. Which sport do you like best?
I like football.
Do you?
Yeah.
What position you play in football?
Quarterback. My dad is Cody McDowell. He coaches the high school team.
Oh, is that right? I was not aware of that. Okay. All right. So you a throwing quarterback or a running quarterback?
Well, I like to throw, but it's not always what Coach calls.
We won't tell. I love that. Well, I'll tell you what, young man, you look pretty athletic. So you're going to play in high school baseball. Will you play all 3 sports in high school?
Yeah.
So football, do you think football is still your best sport?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So what's next, baseball or basketball?
I feel like they're kind of similar, it just goes both football at the top and then baseball and basketball.
Okay. Oh, a line over the second baseman. On his way to third is Oliver. That's nice base running. Cut that very well off. Good read, and it's 2 on. First and third. nobody out, brings up Carson Bomer to the plate. Got something rolling here. It's 2-0 Tigers. Little bloop caught by the first baseman. Nice job for out number 1. That's P3 if you're scoring at home. Next up, Owen Shoemaker. So, get into the game here. What's you guys' chances, you think, of winning that championship?
I think if we played our best, I think we can win it pretty good. I was watching them yesterday, and I didn't see. I mean, Shoemaker hit a tank yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think there's. I think we can beat him. So yeah.
Did he hit it out?
Yeah.
You know, it's 360 down the line. It's 365 around. It's a big boy park.
Yeah, it was tanked.
So he's got some pop in his bat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you pitch at all?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm pitching for this team, but with our rec team, I pitch a lot.
Okay. Very good. Well, let's see if Schumacher can Schumacher, excuse me. Well, another strike. Well, you know, that's strike 3. That's what I thought. He dropped that in on him for out number 2. He's down looking with the wind blowing out the way it is. You get one up in the wind, it can travel.
Yeah, carry us some.
Yeah, because it's blowing pretty good right now. Here comes the catcher, Gatlin Boson. So what do you think the chances of Moberly winning the district this year?
Pretty high. I mean, I hope at least.
They still got a lot of good guys over there. I know Ashton Hunt's back.
Max, Kyler.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good roster, even though they lost quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Popped up on the infield. Pitcher calling everybody off. Jensen makes the catch.
I heard you interviewed Jackson Engel.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Jackson, we watched him for quite a few years, even with American Legions. Mm-hmm. Heck of a ball player. Well, Mr. McDowell, thank you.
Yeah, thank
for
you.
taking the time. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we'll see you in the championship game, buddy.
All right, thank you.
We head to the top of the second inning with the score 2-0 Tigers. Folks, today's broadcast being presented by Legacy Performance Academy. And the Academy was built out of passion for the game and helping athletes reach their full potential. It's more than training. It's building players who compete with intensity, toughness, and a true love for baseball. Visit stllpa.com. You can contact Legacy at info@stllpa.com or call them at 636-579-7346. They're in Chesterfield, Missouri. If you're looking for a place to bring your youth player, give them a joke, give them a jingle, shoot them an email. Tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. All right, here we go. Top of the second inning. bringing Dylan Fouch to the plate. Two nothing lead here for the Tigers. And it's ball one. To Fouch. And that's in the dirt. 2-0. And that is fouled to the coach. Nice throw back in by coach. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Got in on him. Couldn't catch up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hull goes full. He walked the leadoff hitter in the first inning. Comes back. That's a nice job by Hull, not wanting to walk that leadoff. Gets out number 1 with the strikeout looking. Brings up Jack Masters. I dig that. Honestly, I like that because I like the faux stirrups because you get the, you don't have to worry about the stirrup coming up out of the back of your shoe. Always hated that. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's upstairs for ball 1. Looking at the shoe wear, he's rocking the Jordans. Got some New Balance behind the plate. Shoe game's working out here today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Haven't seen any dude shoes out here today, though, have you guys? I haven't seen any dude shoes. Good curveball. Strike 3. Second strikeout here in the inning for Hull. And if you're not aware of that, folks, so we talk about dude shoes. Dude shoes are anything that's loud. If you're wearing a shoe that is loud, colorful, big, bright, booming, that's a dude shoe. And if you're wearing dude shoes, you got to be a dude. One ball, 1 strike here to the 9-hole hitter, Cole Weber. Ground ball to the shortstop. He's up with it. Throws across. And a 1-2-3 for Hull here as we head to the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 Tigers. Folks, today's broadcast presented by Legacy Performance Academy, where young athletes build their foundation the right way. At Legacy, players are part of a family, developing not just their skills, but their attitude, approach, and love for the game. LPA focuses on developing the complete athlete. So if you're interested in your youth player taking on this challenge, visit stllpa.com. Shoot them an email at info@stllpa.com and see if it's the right fit for you. All right, here we are. Owen Hull coming to the plate. Pitcher on pitcher here. 2-0 Tigers. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That wind is whipping through here. But you know what, guys? You know this. At 6 o'clock tonight, it'll be still. It's just the wildest thing. We've been out here on numerous occasions, folks. 2 balls and a strike. And it is very windy out here this afternoon. And it's usually that way in the afternoon. The sun's out shining. It's a beautiful day. But this park has a tendency to have that wind, and about 6 o'clock it usually settles in and nice and calm, and we'll be good. 3 balls and a strike after everything's blown away. That missed outside. So a base on balls for Hull. And we'll see if we get a courtesy runner. We're going to get a courtesy runner. It looks like Steiner? Couldn't tell. I'm going to find out, though. Number 5 for the Wizards running is Jackson Stockline. Courtesy runner for the pitcher. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Levi Colvin. Throw over. Kind of an obligatory throw over. Nothing of real consequence there. Definitely not his best move, I'd imagine. Fouled off the tip. Saw one of the wildest ones in the game before. I won't say the brand of the bat. I'm not going to do that, but kid hit it right off the end of that. Top of the bat just came flying off and going down third base. And that's fouled into the fence. 1-2. I hadn't seen that happen before. It's the first time. Well, but if you watch enough baseball, I guess you're going to see certain things, right? You'll see something crazy. Misses upstairs. 2-2. So Colvin putting together a pretty good bat. He's fouled a couple of pitches off. And a little blooper into shallow center and dropping for a hit. Good read by Stockline as he heads into second base. And it's first and second with nobody out. With a walk and a single, brings up Noah Less. That's a big old cut for strike 1. Tried to ambush that fastball. Looks at strike 2. So he's quickly in the hole. And that misses upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Noah Less. Jensen been pretty efficient so far. Misses upstairs. He has him down 0-2, and he's back now even at 2-2. Popped up in foul ground, and the fence takes care of that. Good hustle by the catcher. That is number 44, Caleb Shepard, behind the plate. We're still even at 2-2. That gets away from the pitcher, and everybody moves up 90 feet. Or gets away from the catcher, I should say. And the wild pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Less. RBI opportunity. And he drives one into center field and down and past the center fielder. Looks like Colvin kind of had to wait to see if it dropped, but the run scores, and we have a 2-1 ball game. RBI single for Noah Less, and less is more. I was hoping I'd get a chance to say that. But oh, geez. All right, RBI single for Less. Brings up Hayden Green. Nobody out, first and third. We'll see if Coach stays aggressive and sends Less with Green at the plate. He does. Outside, ball 1. Right down the middle, 1 ball, 1 strike to Hayden Green. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second. The Wizards, the number 2 seed here in this 14U bracket. Reaches for it, swings through and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carter Holtmeyer is on deck for the Wizards. Late swing, but fouls it back, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, 1-2. Jensen trying to figure out a way to get Green out. Throwing him a couple off-speed pitches there, and Green has just been able to get the bat head out there and foul him off. Another one. He gets past the catcher, but he makes the throw. Nice job. Got to it. So Green is down. That's the first out. Struck out swinging. 2-3. Brings up Carter Holtmeyer. And a good awareness because Colvin had started going down third base line, but that's a strike 1. Drops out of the sky for Jensen. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That stayed up. 2-1. Good fastball. Outside corner, didn't, and he swung through it and missed it. That was a good spot for Jensen there. That's a nice job spotting that fastball. What's he going to do here? Another fastball, stays in. Full count, 3-2. This is his second full count of this inning. He's thrown quite a few pitches here in the second. And he gets the swing and miss. Back-to-back Ks for Jensen. And we're back to the top of the order in Kyle Oliver. 2 runners still there. That's ball 1. Jensen trying to limit the damage and leave those runners there. Fastballs fouled out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Both starting pitchers limiting damage so far. Oliver, with his cat-like reflexes, is able to get out of the way of the baseball. That stayed in. 3-1. That's 4. I thought I was right on that myself. I'm like, did I miss something? But no. So now the bases are loaded. So what do we got here? I'm not quite sure. Oh. Yeah, but the Wizards are all in dungeons. I don't know. That's an interesting one. Oh, there you go. The castle is full of wizards. That is our bases loaded. For the Wizards, at least. Quick chat on the mound. Coach, maybe going over some strategy here. What we got 2 outs. Bases loaded. Big spot here for the number 2 hitter, Plushberger. If I'm saying that incorrectly, please let me know. I'm going to have to maybe go over and ask. I want to make sure I get this one right. Go ask one of the baseball moms. They know. All right, here we go. Fastball, fouled out of play, strike 1. It's P-L-O-C-H. And then Burger. The burger is easy. Good eye on that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Defense pretty straight up. And that's past the catcher, but again, short backstops, probably, that ball has to really get away. The left fielder is playing very shallow. Two balls and a strike. off the end of the bat, and that's going to bounce foul for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Misses in, ball 3. So 2 outs, full count. The castle is full of wizards, and I think they're going to be on the run here. And they go, and a ground ball past a diving shortstop into left field, and that's going to score 2 with a big 2-out, 2 RBI single from Ploshberg. First and second now. It's a 3-2 lead now for the Wizards. And it's strike 1 to Carson Bomer. Runners go, double steal, and he's in there, and the ball goes into left field, and he's going to hop up. It's bobbled, and it's not going to be in time to get him. So Coach Green staying aggressive on the double steal, and it nets another run for a 4-2 lead. One ball, 1 strike. Coach was just checking to make sure. And that's throw back and goes into center field, but not going to be enough to advance. Jensen kind of reached back and looked for another gear on that one, but it was outside. 2 balls and a strike to Bomer. That's upstairs. Ball 3, 3-1. Shoemaker's on deck. That's fouled into the fence, makes it full. Comes back with a good pitch. Jensen throwing a lot of pitches in this inning here, folks. Not going to be able to go very deep, it looks like. And that is ball 4 and to the fence. And the runner is safe at third on the steal. So we've got Coach coming in to make a pitching change. And thought that we might see that. And Jensen's going to go to center. The left fielder is coming in. So we'll kind of wait to see, get a number. I'm not quite sure who that is coming in. If you guys get a look at the number on his back there. $80, $88. So number 88 is Drake Dolshaw coming into pitch. He scored a run. He was hit by a pitch, scored a run. Now he's coming into pitch here in a big spot to face Owen Shoemaker. And we'll step aside a moment as he takes his warm-up pitches. All right, here we go. Big spot here. Schumacher's, we heard earlier from Maddox, but McDowell hit a tank out of here. Folks, this is a big boy park. This is 360 down the line, 365 to center. For 14U, that's a pretty good shot. And that ball is away from the catcher, and on his way to second base is Bomer with Plockmeyer or Plockberger. That's how you pronounce it, we asked. Mom was over there, generously provided the correct pronunciation. And that ball is shot back up the middle. Center fielder to it, Jensen, right back in. Plockberger scores. Bomeyer to third and an RBI single for Shoemaker. And there's another thing right there. I understand it's not a big backstop, but as the pitcher there, you have to get to your spot. The pitcher is not the cutoff. I saw the first baseman coming in, and he's the cutoff man to center. He was doing his job, and the pitcher's got to get back. These are just little things that these kids have got to, as they head to high school, they're going to be, coaches want them to understand where they're supposed to be. And that's the development we talk about all the time with this process. Shoemaker to second base, second and third. Ball one to Boson. And he swings and fouls one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses outside. Two balls and a strike. Strike on the outside corner. 2-2 now to Gatlin Boson. Ooh, had him way out front on that. Couldn't sit back on it. That was a big old, what you call, daddy hack. What's up, Sliders? And a ground out to end the inning, but not before they score 5. Take a 5-2 lead as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Folks, we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. We're here at Warrenton, at the Warrenton Athletic Complex in Warrenton, Missouri. And today's broadcast is presented by Legacy Performance Academy. Legacy Performance Academy was built out of passion for the game, helping athletes reach their full potential. it's more than training. It's building players who compete with intensity, toughness, and true love for the game. And I'll tell you, we've seen plenty of LPA teams. In fact, a couple years ago, we saw LPA in this, I believe, was in the Arch Madness, come in, won that tournament. Our player of the game that day also won our Super 7 Scholarship Award out of Maroa Forsyth High School. He's up there now. We went up there in on our winter workout tour. Gave him his scholarship check. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time. LPA's done a lot of good for athletes, so if you're interested, go to stllpa.com or shoot them an email, info@stllpa.com. If you got questions, check it out. What if it's the best fit for your young athlete? All right, here we go. Top of the third inning. Back to the top of the order with Jensen. Patrick Jensen, who grounds one through the hole and into right field for a leadoff single. Second time Jensen's been on base, this time with a hit. He walked and scored a run in the first, and brings up Camden Holst, who grounded out to the second baseman, his first at bat. Sounds like a shotgun. We got the baseballs hitting the tin roof over there. It'll startle you. So ball one to Holst. It's been much more of an offensive game than the first one we saw. Till late, got the runs late. Owen Hull back out for his third inning of work. A little exasperated with himself as he spiked that fastball. It's inside. Bosun checking with the official, seeing where that pitch was. And that is ball four. So a 4-pitch walk. And we have first and second with nobody out. And up walks Drake Dolschall, who came in relief for Jensen. And a little flare past the third baseman. Thought he was going to get that, but just kind of off the end of the glove and couldn't make the play. And the bases are loaded. And the jungle is full of Tigers. That's an easy one, right? Strike on the outside corner. Caleb Shepard at the plate. He grounded out to the pitcher, his first at bat. Ground ball to the third baseman. He goes to second and to first, and he's safe. So they couldn't turn the double play, but they get the runner at second. Jensen scores. Shepard's on the fielder's choice. Dolschall's the first out. Holst is at third base. They just tried to pick him off. He's back in time. Jack Hartnett at the plate. He singled, was stranded at second. Grounder, going to be a tough play. Oh, and he picks it up, throws it over, and he does not get him. I got blocked out by the official. I had to wait for which side cheered. So Shepard up to second. The run scores. Holst comes in. It's a 5-4 ball game now. Hartnett at first on the infield single. One out, Drew Compardo at the plate. Strike one. And that is lined into center field for another base hit. And we go station to station. Compardo with a single. Big spot here for Dylan Fausch. He struck out his first at bat. Here in a big spot, we got coach coming out to talk to his pitcher. Or is he going to make a change? I think he might be making a change. We're going to find out. We'll wait. Meeting of the minds here in the third inning. There's one out. With the bases loaded. Big spot here. Both teams putting the ball in play. And coach is leaving Hull on the mound. Okay, so here we go. Big spot here in this game. The Wizards had just taken the lead in the top of the third. Tigers trying to bounce back and grab that lead back, and it's strike one. Fastball misses, but right back to him. 1-1. 1-1 to Fausch. Upstairs, 2-1. Grounded to the third baseman. He steps on third, throws across, and the throw is offline and past the first baseman. And the runner heads to third. That is Compardo. Fausch is at first. The run scores, Shepard scores, and it's a tie ball game. Hartnett is out for the second out. 5 unassisted if you're scoring at home. And we got a quick meeting here. So Fausch at first, Compardo at second, or at third, excuse me, and 2 outs. Five ball game. Strategy meeting is over. That is upstairs for ball one to Jack Masters. He also struck out his first at bat in the second inning. It was a 1-2-3 for Hull, and he's come out in this third after a long inning, and his offense got him the lead, and he has given up 3 runs here for the Tigers to tie it back. Two balls, no strikes. Two balls and a strike. Curveball. Always the person in the dugout saying wear it. I don't know that I want to get hit in the noggin, no matter what. And that is ball 4. So Masters on, loads the bases again. And it looks like we're going to get a pitching change. So Hull, done off the mound, brings in Colvin, number 19, to take over the pitching duties. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Warm-up pitch is over. Colvin on the mound. He's going to be facing Cole Weber. Strike 1. Fastball. Fouled off to the right. Strike 2. Fastball misses upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little off-speed action there. All the way to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball swung on a miss, fouled into the fence, which is a very short backstop here. Fastball. Strike 3. Out number 3. So Weber down on strikes, but not before it's tied up. 5-5. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. All right, folks, if you're here, you're watching on Youth Baseball Midwest. We sure do appreciate it. If you take a moment, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe. And, hit that dinger next to it. That's a notification for upcoming live events like this. We got some great high school and youth baseball all throughout this spring and summer. And if you want, we have some great partners, but we also have an opportunity for our subscribers to join the club, join the YBM club. If you go to Youth Baseball Midwest, you can hit the YBM club tab, join up, become a legacy member. As we work to create exclusive content, deeper insights, and behind-the-scenes access you won't find anywhere else. Join the club. 50% off to become a legacy member for your first year. We hope that you will. We appreciate the support from everybody for Youth Baseball Midwest. Number 44 now on the mound. Caleb Shepard pitching for the Tigers. Drew Compardo behind the plate. He's going to be facing off against Owen Hull here to lead off, followed by Levi Colton and Noah Less. That misses inside, ball one. Right down the proverbial pipe, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. I like it. Shepard getting on the bump, working quick. 5-5 ball game here. And today's Arch Madness. Oh, boy, that hurt. That caught him on the arm. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy, I hate to see that happen. Fouled it back, caught his arm. Trying to compose himself. Hope he's all right. Hope it was more of a glancing blow than anything. That's painful, folks. That's a tough job out there. Nice job. Some good sportsmanship there. I think we're all right here. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Owen Hull. Fastball grounded back up the middle. Smothered by the shortstop, number 1 out there, Dylan Fausch, but couldn't come up with it. Kept it in the infield. It's an infield single for Hull. Levi Colvin coming to the plate. And that's into right field and back and back and back and missed out there. He was drifting back and back and back, and Dolshaw couldn't come up with the catch. And it's second and third with nobody out. A double for Levi Colvin brings up Noah Less, who drove in a couple of runs. And his first at bat. 2 RBI single. I think that gave them the lead. Now he's got a chance to do it again. Grounded to the shortstop foul. He's coming up, fires across. And that's out number 1, but that's a productive out. That gives the Wizards the lead back 6-5 and moves Colvin up 90 feet. That's one of those productive outs, folks. Hayden Green at the plate. Struck out. His first at bat, takes ball 1. Sun's come out, very pleasant afternoon. Wind's a little kooky, but other than that, and Green takes the hit by pitch and heads to first base, trying to shake that one off. Carter Holtmeyer to the plate now. No, we got a moment here. He's still trying to shake that off. And that is past him, and that's going to be a run scored. Green stays at first, but Stockline, who is running for the pitcher, comes in to score. And it's a 7-5 lead. Swing and a miss from Holtmeyer. Buckled the knees, 0-2. Trying to keep the microphone out of the windage. And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Holtmeyer. Punch and counter punch. Both teams scoring runs here. They got 12 runs total here just in the first 3 innings so far. The Wizards not done. And that is, picked up, gloved, and thrown into right field. The defense letting the Tigers down right now. Could have had a double play there, or the opportunity for one. Instead, Green is at second on the throwing error. Holtmeyer first on the fielder's choice. First and second, we're back to the top of the order with Kyler Oliver at the plate. And strike one. And I'm staring at the Monsters Inc. oven mitt in the back pocket. People call it a slider mitt, but that's what it is. Swing and a miss. Green on his way to third, and he's going to be thrown out. Late jump. So that's the second out. Two balls, two strikes. Holtmeyer moves up to second. Holtmeyer into third base on the wild pitch. Three balls, two strikes. Just got a piece of it. Good job there by Oliver. Not taking any chances. Didn't leave that one sitting there. Just got a piece of it. Fouls another one off. Good job. I like the aggressiveness. I like that for the simple fact you don't leave those pitches to the blue. Don't leave them there. It's too close. Fouled off. Get another pitch and see what you can do. It's good baseball. And that is ball four, and he did a great job fouling off a couple pitches. Works a walk. That's an earned walk right there. Plockberger now at the plate. He's reached both times. Scored once. And that misses low. Ball one. Throw down to third. Not in time. He's back. Runner goes, and the throw's behind him. So second and third. Plockberger trying to get, he was trying to dodge a ball. Three 0. There's the strike. 3 balls and a strike. That was a take all the way. And that is grounded foul. Coach coming up with it, showing off the good hands down there in the third base box. Good throw back to the pitcher. Didn't sail it into right field. That's always good. And that's low. Good AB from Plockberger. Works another walk. So the castle is full of wizards again. And we got Carson Bomer at the plate. Walked and was stranded at third base in the second. And that is ball one. That's a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle to the shortstop. Fauci steps on second and ends the inning. So they strand 3, but they get 2. It's 7-5 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Joining us today, folks, here on Youth Baseball Midwest. In Youth Baseball Midwest? Same thing, right? That's what I'm thinking. Hey, if you're here, take a moment, subscribe. We appreciate it very much. Support Youth Baseball Midwest. If you want to join the club, become a legacy member, go to youthbaseballmidwest.com. Hit the YBM Club tab, join, 50% off for a full year, exclusive content, behind the scenes access. Not going to find that anywhere else. We appreciate it, the support. youthbaseballmidwest.com. All right, here we go. Top of the 4th, ball 1. Colvin back out on the mound. We are at the top of the order with Patrick Jensen at the plate. He has scored twice, been on base both times, and that is out number 1. So 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home, gets 1 out. Camden Holst to the plate. Strike 1. He'll be followed by Dolshaw. Quickly 0-2 to Holst. Walked his last at bat. He's 0 for 1 today. Scored a run. Big swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes for out number 2. This is where it's been interesting in this game. We've seen this a couple times where they get 2 outs and then it's kind of like falls apart. But we'll see what Colvin. It looks like he's throwing pretty well. Doschel. He was hit by a pitch and singled and drives one down the line. The kid can swing the bat. 2-out single for Doschel. Brings up Caleb Shepard. Popped up. No, it's going a little for edge, carrying pretty good, but into center field, flew out to center. That's one pitch in the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, 7-5 Wizards. All right, folks, as again we've talked about Legacy Performance Academy, developing complete athletes, confidence, toughness, and a real respect for the game. This broadcast is presented by Legacy Performance Academy, where young athletes build their foundation the right way at Legacy. Players are part of a family, developing not just their skills, but their attitude, approach, and love for the game. Visit stllpa.com or contact them at info@stllpa.com. They are located in Chesterfield, Missouri. All right, here we go. Carson Bomer at the plate, takes ball 1. Ball 2. I think that got away from him a bit there. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Excuse me, this is Owen Shoemaker. Boy, golly, Brian. Sorry, folks. Bomer was the last out because it was a fielder's choice. And this is Owen Shoemaker at the plate. It's 3 balls and a strike. Full. It was 2-2, my fault. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A leadoff walk here in the 4th. Now brings up Gatlin Boson. He's made the 3rd out in the 1st and 2nd innings. So he's up here with nobody out, runner at first. And it is ball 1 into the fence, and Schumacher Shoemaker is to second base on the wild pitch. And that is ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Struggle is continuing here for Shepard, who came on in relief. Third pitcher of the day for the Tigers. Takes a look at Shoemaker. Ripped past the third baseman. And Shoemaker, he had to hold just to make sure that got through. He's at third, so a hard single for Boson. That ball was hit hard, and we have first and third with nobody out. Brings up Owen Hull, starting pitcher for today for the Wizards. Throw over, not in time. Runner goes. Ball's in the dirt. Second and third, nobody out. And that is ball 1 to Hull. Opportunity for the Wizards here to break this open. And that is outside, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. I'm sorry, it was 2 strikes. Sorry, guys, my fault. Sometimes I don't see him make the, he isn't very loud, so I don't hear the strike call. So it's 1 out on the K. Brings up Levi Colvin. Still second and third, 1 out now. It's ball 1. Grounded to the third baseman. He's up with it, throws across, and picked. Nice pick over there by the first baseman, Jack Masters. But it's an RBI ground out, so a productive out. And the runner is still at second, brings up Noah Less, who pops it up, foul, and back out of play. It's now 8-5 Wizards. One ball, one strike. It's always the interesting one here. You got the Mavericks who won the first semifinal. Oh, and that's grounded. Shepard to it, up with it, fires across, and he is out. So Les trying to slide in. They get one, they strand one. We head to the top of the 5th inning, score 8-5 Wizards. All right, folks. Today's Arch Madness semifinal number 2, presented by Legacy Performance Academy, was built having a good day here at the ball game. And when you watch these players, it reminds me of how Legacy has built their program. It's built out of passion for the game. It's built out of helping athletes reach their full potential, and it's more than just training. It's building players who compete with intensity, toughness, and a true love for baseball. I've watched that, been around those guys. I've known Coach Kessler for quite some time. Back, his son was playing ball at the same time mine was, and we'd cross paths. Seen Josh Cranwetter around the youth baseball scene for quite some time. Successful, a lot of quality coaches over there, Craig Ring, a lot of quality instructors at Legacy Performance Academy. So if you're looking for your athlete to grow and you want to find out more about Legacy, go to stllpa.com, look through the website, contact them at email info@stllpa.com, or call them 636-579-7346. Hey, tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. Jack Hartnett at the plate, swings and fouls one back to start the 5th. Colvin back out on the mound for the Wizards. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 1 or strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hartnett. That's upstairs. 2-2. Lined into and down into left center for a leadoff single for Hartnett. Drew Compardo, see how he's doing. He got hit in the forearm by a foul tip. Hopefully it's not compromised him at all. Ground ball to the third baseman, gets the lead runner. Nice job over there by number 3. Carson Bomer cuts down the lead runner. Out number 1. So Compardo's on the fielder's choice. Swing and a miss here by Dylan Fouch. Struck out. He's reached once. One ball, 1 strike. That's a nice job there by the catcher, Boson. Second time, getting up, showing some athleticism, not letting that ball get past him. He's a big kid. 1 ball, 2 strike, or excuse me, 2 balls and 1 strike to Fouch. It's outside, 3-1. Doesn't chase and draws the walk. So it's 2nd and 3rd. 1 out. Jack Masters coming to the plate. Strike one on the outside corner. One ball, one strike. Campardo at second, Fausch at first. Big cut, fouled back into the fence, strike two. One of these teams will be facing the NBA Mavericks for the Arch Madness 14U Championship. We'll have it right here for you on Youth Baseball Midwest as the afternoon progresses, and that's by the catcher. Boson comes up, throws. Oh, man. Campardo didn't slide. That one, ooh, close, close, close. So Masters strikes out, swinging, chasing the high cheese, and we have two outs. Cole Weber to the plate. In the box. Boson back to it. It's ball one to Weber. A couple of big runs out there. It's a 3-run lead. If they can knock these two in, close that gap, and that's a strike. One ball, one strike. Big spot here for the Wizards because we are probably even getting a little closer to game time, I'd imagine, too. And that is shot to the first base side. Oh, and nobody's covering. Looks like Colvin gave up on it. And a run scores, so an RBI single for Cole Weber. Makes it an 8-6 game. And a little chat at the mound, and coach wants to come out and talk to his pitcher. As we head to the top of the order with Patrick Jensen, who has been on twice, once a walk and singled, scored twice, grounded out to the first baseman. And we'll see what we got here. It's outside for ball one. Tigers trying to claw back. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded sharply to the second baseman. He's up with it. Makes the throw over. And that ends the inning. So they get one. They strand one. We head. Oh, that's it. That's ball game. That is ball game. They are lining up. It must have been time. So that's it. The Wizards take an 8-6 win and head to the championship game. They will face the NBA Mavericks. We have our Arch Madness championship here. Looking for a dandy as the Wizards go 8-6, our player of the game. I love the fact that Levi Colvin came in and shut down this Tigers team for the most part. And they offensively, they were all over it. And for the Tigers, Patrick Jensen. All right, folks, we'll be back here probably within about, I would say, we'll find out. 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We'll let you know when we're back up. We'll get it up there. But for now, we'll see you in the championship game. NBA Mavericks taking on the Wizards for the Arch Madness 2026 14U Championship. We'll see you here shortly.